The sun dipped below the horizon, casting an amber glow over the small town of Evermere. Deep within the forest that bordered the town, 12-year-old Lillian wandered through the thick foliage, her fingers brushing against moss-covered stones. She had always been drawn to this place, to the whispers in the wind and the way the trees seemed to hum with secrets. On this particular evening, her foot struck something hard, sending it rolling into a bed of fallen leaves. Curious, she crouched down and parted the leaves, revealing a shimmering gemstone the size of an apple. It wasn't like any ordinary stone, it was smooth, translucent, and glowed with a soft, eerie blue light. It looked like a crystal plucked straight from the heart of a frozen star. As she picked it up, warmth spread through her fingertips, and then... Lillian. Her breath caught in her throat. The voice was soft, like the rustling of silk, and it echoed inside her mind. She whipped her head around, expecting someone to be standing behind her. But she was alone. Lillian, please, don't break it. The voice was coming from inside the gemstone. Lillian gasped and nearly dropped it. Who are you? She whispered, her voice barely louder than the evening breeze. For a moment, there was silence. Then, inside the crystal, a figure shimmered into view, a tiny fairy with iridescent wings, her golden hair flowing like liquid sunlight. Her eyes, large and shimmering, were filled with both relief and urgency. My name is Silva, the fairy said, pressing her tiny hands against the inside of the crystal. I've been trapped here for centuries. But you must listen to me carefully. Whatever you do, do not break this crystal. Lillian's heart pounded. Why, wouldn't that free you? Silva shook her head violently. No, the one who trapped me here was a sorcerer, a cruel one. He cursed this crystal, binding me inside, but there's a dark trick to it. If the crystal is broken, I won't be freed. I'll be erased, forever. A chill ran down Lillian's spine. Erased. Silva's voice wavered. I will cease to exist. My magic, my memories, everything, gone, as if I had never been. Lillian's fingers tightened around the crystal. Then how do I help you? There is only one way, Silva said, desperation lacing her voice. The sorcerer's spell can only be undone if the crystal is taken to the moonlit lake under a full moon. The lake holds ancient magic strong enough to break the curse without destroying me. Lillian glanced at the sky. The moon was almost full, but not quite. When is the next full moon? 2 nights from now, Silva answered. But we must be careful. The sorcerer's magic still lingers. If he senses that someone has found the crystal, he may try to take it back. Lillian swallowed hard. The thought of a sorcerer hunting her down sent a shiver through her, but looking at Silva's pleading eyes, she knew she couldn't abandon her. Then we'll do it, she said firmly. I'll get you to the lake. Silva let out a tiny sigh of relief. Thank you, Lillian. You are braver than you know. But as the last light of day faded and shadows stretched across the forest, neither of them noticed the pair of glowing eyes watching from the darkness. The sorcerer's magic had awakened, and the hunt had begun.